Greetings and salutations, this is Felicat and welcome to the Testing Chamber. As you might surmise from the title, this is in fact another game from Random, who created the Test Trilogy, among other games that I had yet to experience. It's my understanding that this is a Choices Matter RPG, and that it utilizes the secret words that you gained from playing through the Test Trilogy to shape the story. Well, let's get started. This experience is all about exploration and self-discovery. The testing chamber has many hidden mysteries to uncover if you so choose to take advantage of all it has to offer. Each time you enter a new chamber, your progress will be saved and you'll be unable to return from whence you came. It's important to explore each area as much as you can while you can in order to get the most out of your experience. Some events throughout this experience can only be unlocked through exploration and finding hidden pieces to puzzles. If you move on from an area too quickly before finding these pieces, you may miss out on future opportunities to unlock secrets you come across later. We urge you to choose your actions wisely. It is recommended to play this game in the dark. Sorry, I can't play in the dark. I can't see my keyboard. Can't see my microphone so I don't smack it. Can't see my coffee so I don't knock it over and make a big mess. So I need the light on. And my glasses are smeary. I think they're permanently smeary at this point though. So cleaning them may not have quite the desired effect that I want it to do. But I'm going to take a moment and do so regardless, just to see if it helps. I'll just have to put up with smeary glasses that I can't see anything through. We hope you enjoy your journey as it unfolds, and we wish you safe travels through the testing chamber. A cold wind blows, making the pouring rain that much colder. The constant sting of heavy downpour is almost unbearable on your bones as your tattered attire offers you little protection from the harsh elements. Firelight flickers wildly in the distance, beckoning you onward. Can I click to move? Oh goody. That's convenient. Eastern path, Lady of the Scales. Western path, the testing chamber. Butterfly wings wanted. These winged beasts are unwelcome playing in these lands. All butterflies to be captured and plucked apart on. That's mean! Rest in peace. Mark Edwards. Oh, sorry. Forever loved, never forgotten. Sean Williams, you will be eternally missed. Wooden grave marker tethered with ropes before you. What do you want to do? Read it! Here rests Sloth. I feel like I'm missing something. Time waits for no one. Time will pass on with or without you. In a year from now, you can be a year ahead, or you can look back at your life a year prior and find yourself standing in the exact same position that you are right now. You don't have to want to move forward, but you do have to move. Sloth, my friend, is the enemy of greatness. Whoa! That was unexpected. Fires dance within the brazier. Light flickers and dims just to wildly reignite with every breeze or gust of wind passing by. Beautiful assortment of flowers are arranged to commemorate those who are no longer with us. A large stone mausoleum stands before you. A solid stone door guards the entrance. You get the sense that if you decide to venture forward, there may be no going back. Let's walk away for now. That's where it came from. Can't go there. I like the music. That's a very melancholy tone. Okay, well I guess we're not going that way. Let's go this way. That's a kitty! You notice a small cat-like creature wandering about aimlessly. What would you like to do? Pet the kitty! You reach down to inspect the tags that are securely fastened to the collar of the animal. It reads the name Lily Lils. You give Lily Lils a gentle pat on the head. Oh, she kitty! I want to take her with me! A twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object nestled amongst the flowers. What would you like to do? Grab it, I guess. Reach out and grab the object. It appears to be an encrusted flower petal, crystallized and preserved over time. Well, that's cool. Neato burrito. Whoa! You see a shadowy visage of royalty appear briefly out of the corner of your eye. You hear a faint whisper on the wind. She loves me. The visage just disappears just as quickly as it came. I want to take Lily with me, please. Pet the kitty. Poor kitty shouldn't be out here in this mess. A sculpture of a woman holding a set of golden scales stands tall before you. As you gaze upon its architecture, you begin to get the sense that the lack of balance between the scales represents something within yourself. I'm gonna have to put something on that scale before long, aren't I? Hey, a butterfly! Small butterfly flutters near you. It almost seems as though it wants to be caught. What do you... Oh man, this is... I guess I grab the butterfly's wings. You begin to pull apart the wings of the butterfly and stuff them into a small wooden lockbox for safekeeping. You've acquired butterfly wings. Learn to let go of things that no longer serve you in a positive purpose, for it becomes a burden of dead weight that you shall carry with you from one problem onto the next. A thumping noise can be heard coming from the wooden lockbox as if something is trying to escape from within. That's weird. Lily, where did you go? I hope she found her way to safety. Oh, there she is. Kitty, kitty. Oh, I can inspect these flowers. A stone mausoleum sits idle and welcoming. Lessons learned by those who have come before us are taken to the grave, waiting to be uncovered and learned once again. Interesting. That's different than last time. Alright, I think I've done everything I can here, but... What about poor Lily? A large iron flagpole stands tall and sturdy before you. A royal red banner blows freely in the wind, honoring the souls of the dead that lay beneath your feet. Oh, I want to take Lily with me. I had a cat named Lily when I was a lot younger. She had kittens once. We ended up keeping basically all of them because we couldn't find homes for them. Oh! Okay, cool. I don't know what else to do here. I guess I'm done in this area for now. Maybe forever. Can't do anything with the items, apparently. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, never mind that idea then. I guess this is where I say goodbye to you, Lily. Aw, I really wanted to take her with me. This is no place for a kitty. I guess we're gonna go forward. Let's go. You give the heavy stone door a solid push as it begins to open. Bye, Lily. The darkness emanating from the mausoleum is impenetrable. Something beckons you from within. I want to take Lily with me. Oh, hey. The pungent smell of dirt and trapped rainwater floods the cavern air. You descend a rope into the unknown. Okay. Ah, it's a mining pick. Got it. Butterfly. Appears to have a broken wing. Sorry, butterfly. Others won't remember the most beautiful face nor the most beautiful body. At the end of the day, they will remember the most beautiful heart and soul. The severed wings seem to be spasming even after they've been removed from the creature. That's horrifying in a way. Nothing is left but a pile of processed stone and dirt. This vein has been stripped of all potential value. Good to know. Secrets. A twinkling light radiates from a crystallized object partially buried in the dirt floor. What would you like to do? Pick it up! Reach out and grab it. Appears to be an encrusted flower petal. Okay, got another one. Whoa. Ah, shadowy visitor's royalty. You hear that same faint whisper, just the same as before. She loves me not. Right. And once again, the visage disappears into the shadows from whence it came. These petals have something to do with that situation. You know what the secret is to that game, right? She loves me not, plucking the flowers off of the petal. The trick is to use a flower with an uneven number of petals. It will always end on the she loves me. Books. A plethora of old books line the dusty wooden shelves. Most of the pages are disconnected from the spines, and the ink on the parchment has become illegible and lost to time. That's too bad. Same thing here, yes. A wide array of potions and elixirs fill the shelves, though they appear to be far past their expiration dates. You've come a long way to find this place, Wanderer. Let's hope your search is not in vain. Behind me lies the testing chamber. If you wish to enter, I must warn you first. Upon entry, you will not be able to return. You will go deeper, and deeper, and deeper into the chamber. You will wander, you will search, you will be watched, and you will be judged. And as you delve deeper, you will be unable to return from whence you came. But most importantly, you will have the opportunity to find the answers you seek. However, all knowledge comes with a price, and you must reveal the darkest secrets you hold dear to an unseen force in which you know nothing about. Only then will you gaze upon the very reflection of your soul. Remember to take your time and explore every inch, every corner, every dark crevasse that exists within. Whatever you decide to put into the testing chamber will be exactly what you get out. Now go, Wanderer. Enter the testing chamber and claim what belongs to you. Okay, but first this place, which I've actually already explored fully, I believe. An unmined vein produced from the cavern floor. Glimmers of copper shine here and there between the dirt and rock. Then can I grab this? A rusted mining pick leans gently against the cavern wall. The handle is splintered and weak. This tool has surely seen better days, but its purpose has been served well. I guess that's a no. Okay. Let's get into the game proper then, shall we? You are about to enter the testing chamber. You will be asked to make decisions and choices that cannot be undone. And in time, you will be asked a series of questions in which you must provide your darkest truths. Your honesty is of grave importance. For if you try to cheat your way through the testing chamber, the only person you'll be cheating is yourself. You'll be asked to carry out a series of tasks. Some of these will be rather simple. And some of these tasks will have you questioning yourself, questioning your morals, and above all else, questioning your resolve. The most important thing to remember is to take your time. Do not rush. Keep your eyes peeled and senses alert for secrets hiding in plain sight. The testing chamber is home to many hidden events, unique experiences, and unknown entities. And before I let you go, just know this. Every move you make, every breath you take, I'll be watching you, Wanderer. May your journey be filled with the answers you seek. I love the sense of humor this game has. Firelight flickers in the distance. You're unsure of where you are, but you get the sense that perhaps you shouldn't be here. Hey, butterfly. It's missing a few of its legs. These butterflies seem to be in bad shape anyway. It might be better to put them out of their misery. Sometimes life refuses to give you the things you wish for. It's not always because you don't deserve them. Oftentimes, it's because you deserve better and you just can't see what life has in store for you. It gives its life for you, Wanderer. Yes, I'm understanding that. An old journal made from thick animal-skin parchment sits atop the wooden table. It has a list of questions with blank spaces for answers to be written. What would you like to do? Let's fill in the answers! You begin to read the questions from the journal. You ink your answers upon the pages using a vial of crimson liquid that sits next to the book. It's blood, you know. Do you have any obsessions that we consider to be unhealthy? No, not really. I mean, I don't have any obsessions at all. If you were on a jury, would you be willing to convict someone of a crime that you feel shouldn't even be illegal? If I were on a jury, my job would be to come to the correct verdict under the guidance of the law, so yes. If one of your vital organs was damaged beyond repair and one of your closest family members offered to give you a transplant, However, it would mean sacrificing your life in the process to do so. Would you accept their offer? If I were making the choice myself, no. But if they were making the choice for me, I wouldn't really have a say, would I? If you were offered one item of your choosing, whatever it is you'd wish it to be, but in order to obtain it, you had to put on 100 pounds of body weight and then lose all 100 pounds in the next year, would you do it? I'm already trying to lose 100 pounds of body weight. Seriously. That's what I'm doing now. Well, maybe not 100, but it's up there. I'm gonna say no, because losing weight is a lot harder than you think, especially as you start to get older. If you knew that the love of your life would get dementia and lose all memory of who you were in 5 years from now, would you continue to pursue a relationship with them, at least up until they've forgotten who you were? Oh man. I mean, yeah. Would you trade everything you have in life as it currently stands for a brand new life of your choosing? No, I wouldn't. My life isn't great, but it's mine. And there are people I love. And, you know, it's mine. Would you consider yourself to be warm-hearted? Yes, I would, very much so. Do you believe you have a dark mind? I don't believe my mind is necessarily dark. It's in and of itself. But there is definitely a darkness that dwells within it. But I believe that's true of everyone, not just me. Would you say that you have a dark sense of humor? To an extent, yes, I absolutely do. I love horror slasher movies, and I find things like Nightmare on Elm Street hilarious. So yeah, I probably do. If an alien race took over planet Earth, would you join them and betray the human race if it meant your survival? I don't want to say betray. In what way would I be betraying them? Honestly, I probably would. Not because I'd be betraying humanity, but because I want to know about the aliens, damn it. Who knows, maybe I could change their minds. But no, because I'd be the only human left, presumably. That would suck more than almost anything else, so. Would you consider yourself to be a loyal person? 100%. Do you believe that freedom is the most important aspect of life? I do, actually. Because I've seen and heard many stories of places where they don't have freedom. And, it is the most valuable thing we have, and so many of us take it for granted. And it really isn't. If you knew that a meteor was headed for the Earth and it would mean the extinction of the human race, would you board a space shuttle and head to a colony on Mars? Sure! That actually sounds really awesome. Except for the whole destruction of the Earth thing. Do you ever wonder if there's someone out there who is almost exactly like you in nearly every conceivable... Yes, I've wondered this before. They say everybody has a twin. Do you ever get the sense that you're being watched even when you're certain that you're alone? They keep asking this question, and the answer is no, I don't. You finish inking your final answer into the journal. The crimson ink begins to swirl and form symbols on the pages where you've provided your answers. Okay. The final page of the journal appears to be considerably torn. It also seems to be made of a different parchment material than the rest of the journal. Perhaps this will be of use. Cool! Your decisions have been noted. Your mark has been left. How do you feel, Wanderer? What is it like to traverse these halls? Perhaps I should ask you that question again once you've seen what's in store for you. The rotten carcass of a swan rests atop the table. It appears to be only half cooked as baked meat mixes with rotten, decayed flesh. Ew. No, thank you. It's a clock. I can't click on the clock. An old dusty clock sits on the wall. The hands of the clock have stopped and frozen on 1:11. Interesting. You gaze deeply into the mirror. You see no reflection. Let's grab it. Another flower petal. She loves me. So weird. A stone statue of a veiled woman stands tall before you. Her expression is cold and stoic. What would you like to do? You don't have a token. Dusty leather pouch resides here. What would you like to do? Let's see what's in there. Inside the bag rests a wisdom token. It floats into your pocket as if it belongs to you. Your decision has been noted. Your mark has been left. Wait, what? Oh, okay. A large crack lines the stone wall. Minor degradation has taken hold of the foundation of the pillars holding this room up. Good to know. I'm really curious about the 1:11 thing. Alright, clearly she needs this token. You lay the token at the statue's feet. You hear a voice echo in your mind. Attraction plants the seed, reflection grows our desire. Mirror the things we need, flourish into what we admire. You have paid tribute and received the blessing of wisdom. Your decision has been noted. Mark has been left. Oh, the mirror broke. You gaze deeply into the mirror. Something begins to pull you in. Duh. Sorry, I smacked it with my coffee cup. You've somehow managed to find your way behind the mirror. How you got here is beyond your understanding. But the more important question you must ask yourself is just how are you going to find your way out? As odd as it may seem, the welcome sight of the blood-soaked bed that rests on 34 in the corner is almost comforting, though it's probably best not to rest in a place like this. There's a lot of blood in this chamber. I don't like it. Ooh, a glowing butterfly. Sorry, butterfly. Oh, there's another kitty! Imagine if you had given up the last time you felt like your whole world came crashing down. Think of all the amazing moments you would have missed. Wisdom has been granted. It's a kitty! You notice a small cat-like creature. Pet the kitty. Oh, this is Libby Lib. Hello, Libby Lib! There's gotta be an achievement for petting all the cats. I'm calling it right now. Oh, it's another petal, I bet. A whistling noise. grab it. Okay, it is a flower petal. She loves me not. Maybe you should get over it then. Just a thought. That is interesting. A bloodstained altar stands before you. Upon the altar rests a tattered diary. What would you like to do? Read the diary. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. I mean, I'm a curious person, okay? This is just what I do. First entry. We all grow frantic, we begin to panic. Impending doom is looming over us now. Antagonistic antics, we grow manic. We spiral as we plummet towards the ground. We pray for the winged ones to come and save us from our fall. We pray to the watchful ones to guide us before we lose it all. We pray for sickness, health, greed, and wealth, mercy, or reprieve. All our prayers we shout in vain to a God in whom we don't believe. Well, we must ask this of you before you decide to go. If there's just one thing we wonder, desperately wishing to know. Just what would you do if you only knew that the God you don't believe in didn't even believe in you? The madman. You know, those are good questions to ask. A small rusty key rests on the pages of the diary. I bet that's for the chest I saw over the yonder way. Or maybe it's to let me out the... Before you sits an old rotted wooden chest. It appears to be locked tight. What'd you like to do? Let's see if we can open it. You use a key to open the chest. The light clicks open with a single turn, and the lock clicks open, and the key turns to dust in your hand because it was all rusty, see? Inside the chest rests a dark and vile, bubbling black liquid. It disappears from the chest within the blink of an eye and somehow manages to find itself securely in the palm of your hand. Oh! I wonder if I could have unlocked this with the key. Before you stands an old iron gate. You try to open it, but the gate won't budge. You throw the bottle of corrosive at the gate. It disintegrates before your eyes. I want to take these cats with me. The stillness. The silence. The abyssal darkness in the depths below. You wonder how deep it goes. You hear what sounds like breathing down below, as if there's something lurking in the darkness. You can't help but wonder just what might be gazing back at you from below. I don't like that. What you like to do? I don't have anything to feed it! And I don't want to jump in there. Blood-soaked doll sits in the darkened corner of the room. Her eyes are fixated on you and seem to follow you wherever you move. It almost looks as though its head moves slightly, but it could just be your imagination playing tricks on you. Upon closer inspection, you notice that the doll is wearing a ring out of one of her bloody fingers. What would you like to do? Let's look at the ring. You reach down and carefully pull the ring off of the doll's finger. To my dearest Annabelle is engraved on the hairband of this ring. Oh no! No, 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 I don't like that at all. Oh, please tell me I didn't just take Annabelle's ring. Clock on the wall. Dried blood seems to have found a home upon its case. The hands of the clock have stopped and frozen on 222. What? An old noose sits on the table. Thick layers of dried blood coat the old dusty rope. Flakes of crimson begin to crumble off the noose and onto your hands, absorbing sweat and melding into your fingers like thick, sticky paint. Ew! Have you ever had touched dried blood with my hands? It's gross. It might come in handy later. You take it with you. Flakes of crimson coat your fingers and stain them red. An old journal made from thick animal skin parchment sits atop the wooden table. Do you have a favorite number? Yes, I do. Do you have a favorite color? Not really. Do you have any superstitions you genuinely believe? Superstitions? Let's see. No. Not the one about black cats, obviously. Not walking under ladders. No, I really don't. Life is short. Do you agree with this statement? Yes, I do. Have you ever cut anyone out of your life completely? No, I haven't. Have you ever felt like you've deserved a second chance? Yes, of course. Do you believe that you can accomplish anything you put your mind to? Maybe not anything. Because, I mean, it doesn't matter how hard I think I'm going to be able to fly. I ain't growing a pair of wings anytime soon. Would you say that you put a high personal value on family? Yes, absolutely. Have you ever felt unloved? Yes, absolutely. Have you ever felt unwanted? Yes, absolutely. Do you ever wonder if anyone is thinking about you? I do, actually, because I think about a lot of different people all the time, and I wonder if they ever think of me. Yes, I do. I just said that. I think of other people all the time. Do you say that you're a considerate person? I would say so, yes. Do you ever feel like others don't always consider your feelings? Yes, I do. Do you ever feel undervalued? Yeah, I do. A lot, actually. And I would discuss these more deeply, but, well, this is more of a game style game than a interview style game, like the actual test series. Those are amazing, don't get me wrong, but also, I think I've answered a lot of similar questions to these before. And if you've seen my test videos, you already know the answers to these. The final page of the journal is torn. Take it with you. Yep. Am I gonna have to jump in that hole? Oh no. I freaking knew it! I freaking knew it! Where the hell does she go? Oh god, she's not here. Oh lord, this is... I don't like this. Run, kitty! Seriously. What was your name again? Libby. Get out of here, Libby. I guess we're going in the hole. I guess we're going. No other options there, frankly. At least none that I could discover. You foolishly leap into the abyss. You're not falling. You're floating in nothingness. Where else was I gonna go, man? There was no other path that I could find. You can't see anything. You can't taste, smell, or even feel anything at all. Great! The only thing that you can hear is the sound of your soul being slowly masticated, devoured by every regret you've ever had. Endless potential picked apart and swallowed by the fears that consume you. Oh, dude. Not cool. Your recklessness will be your eternal suffering. You cannot put a leash on your impulsiveness. You will lead blindly again and again and again until there's nothing left worth saving. Is this the life you've wished for? Is this all you've ever wanted it to be? We both know the answer to those questions, Wanderer. I'm not sure what else to do here, then. Because the doll has disappeared. Which is extremely disturbing in and of itself. I love that we don't commentate on the fact that the doll is missing. Alright, well, let's try the only other option, which is to feed them all, but I don't know what to feed it. I'm not giving it that cat. Oh, the noose! Well, I'm an idiot. You toss the noose into the maw. It quakes feverishly with hunger. The abyssal appetite of the gaping maw is unsated. The abyss wants more. It always wants more. An endless, unfillable void that consumes you in every way imaginable. Living is the hardest thing we'll ever choose to do, Wanderer. Your decision has been noted. Find yourself in an unknown chamber. A sense of calm washes over you, though you're unsure of whether or not to trust in that brief and fleeting comfort. Okay, let's grab the butterfly. Ooh, there's a glyph on the wing. Sorry, butterfly. Life goes on, one way or another, like it or not. You can choose to dwell on the past, you can focus on the future you still have left. Life will go on, with or without you. A life for a blessing. The table is soaked in blood. Looks like someone's desperately trying to etch a message in their own body fluids before bleeding out completely. A sealed envelope sits atop the wooden table. What would you like to do? We'll leave it for now. There's a hole in the bottom of the case where a critter might have made its home at one point. What's this? Crystal ball sits atop the table. Gives off an eerie dark energy. Let's look in it. You gaze deeply into the crystal ball. It begins to radiate a dull light. Something deep within the crystal ball begins to rise to the surface. A wisdom token begins to push its way through the crystal and the glass reseals behind it. Coolio! Yep, there's a flower petal. Before you stands a wooden door with an iron handle. Once you venture through a door wander, you'll be unable to return. No, let's not do that yet. A large, heavy chair sits against a stone wall. It appears to be made of clay and feels cold to the touch. Tapestry on the table is red and silken, though it is unclear whether the tablecloth was red before it was stained with blood or merely after. A leafy planter sits on the table in the corner of the room. It looks as though it's been freshly watered. As you look closer, you notice that there's a four-leaf clover among the leaves of the plant. What would you like to do? Grab that sucker. Carefully pluck it. Acquired lucky clover. This is very rare, bright green four-leaf clover. A wave of confidence rushes over you as you hold it in your hand. Interesting. I could continue now. I'm so curious about this envelope, though. I have to open it. You open the envelope and reveal what's inside. It's a handwritten letter addressed to seemingly no one. It reads, "To whomever this may concern. I came here looking for answers. What I found, however, was far more than I had bargained for. I urge you to turn back now and leave this place, for it has already consumed too many desperate souls, seeking answers to questions that ought not be asked. If I can do one good deed with the last moments of my life, then let it be that to leave this morning for the next poor unfortunate soul who may find themselves wandering these halls. Turn back now. Sometimes questions are better left unanswered. Signed, a friend." Well, I don't disagree with that statement, but you know. I had to read it. I had to know what it said. Let's do the journaling. Begin to read questions. Would you consider yourself to have an addictive personality? I wouldn't say so. Would you consider yourself to be impulsive at times? Not really. Would you consider yourself to be abnormal? Yeah, if I'm being totally honest, I do. To your knowledge, have you ever been tricked and deceived by someone you care for? Yes, I have. Would you say that sometimes you have a difficult time letting things go? Yes, I do. Do you forgive easily? Most of the time. Would you consider yourself to be... No, I don't. When someone lies to you, does it feel like an insult to your intelligence? It kinda does. Really. Would you consider yourself to be a realist? Yes, I would. You have nightmares often. Can't remember the last one I had, to be honest. I don't dream much. That I remember, anyway. Would you say that you enjoy sleep? Absolutely. When I can get it. Do you ever wish you didn't have to sleep? I mean... Sometimes, yes, but mostly no. Sleep is a good thing. Would you consider yourself to be an anxious person? I've said this before. Yes, I would. Would you consider yourself to have a depressive personality? Yes, I would. Traumatized and past events that have occurred in your life? Yes, I am. And I'm not going to go into detail about those events. I've already talked about most of them in previous videos anyway. Didn't mean to click on that. I was trying to go this way. Let's go in the right door. Yes, open the door. A familiar room surrounds you, yet it brings on an unfamiliar feel. There's a locked crate. It is locked, right? Yes. And chained. Handprint appears to be carved into each side of the chest, along with a set of words. The 2 words are as follows: dream and nightmare. Let's not do anything just yet. What's this here? Various notes are scattered across the table, though upon closer inspection, they appear to be written in a strange language you've never seen before. Oh, well, that's too bad. I can't quite make out what's written on the wall there. One of its wings has been severed. Then how is it flying? Sometimes silence gives more answers than anything we could ever ask from words. Can you feel their pain, Wanderer? Can you hear the agony through their silence? Yeah, I'm not fond of this whole butterfly wing plucking thing. Not a fan of that. Have you ever felt like your friends and family have been keeping things from you? No. Have you ever felt lost? Yes, we just talked about this. Are you confident in your ability to lead people in a successful direction if a situation required it? No, I'm not. Would you sometimes consider yourself to be a follower? To an extent, yes. Have you ever dreamt of being a hero? No. Have you ever considered being a villain? No. Have you ever hurt someone's feelings unintentionally? Probably. Haven't we all? Have you ever hurt someone's feelings on purpose? Would you consider yourself to be an artist of some sort? No. Do you feel respected in your day-to-day life? Yeah, I guess. Would you consider yourself to be scarred? Yes. Both literally and figuratively. Flawed. Of course I'm flawed. Do I believe in perfection? No, I don't. I talked about this before. Perfection is a goal to which we aspire that we can never attain. It's an illusion and it doesn't exist. If you knew when your significant other was going to die, would you tell them? Like, what kind of situation are we talking here? Are we talking terminal illness? Or did a gypsy come up to me and tell me, hey, yo, your husband's gonna die on this date at this time? I mean, I need to quit saying that stuff. I don't think so. Because all that would do is burden them. Have you ever trusted someone with your darkest secret? I mean, those people already know, so, you know. Let's see what else is in this room now that I've done that. Oh, not much to it, is there? Grave marker. Let's read it. Here rests lust. Lust would choose to keep the body and get rid of the soul. Love would choose to keep the soul and happily accept whatever body comes with it. There exists few diseases quite so destructive as lust. Oh, here's the flower petal. Alright, let's see what happens when we rest our hand on Dream. The chain on the chest breaks a loud metal clink. The contents of the chest are yours for the taking. Oh, an angel's feather! You have made your decision, Wanderer. Keep this with you as you continue your journey, for it will be of importance to you as you gaze upon your reflection. Oh, okay, coolio. Glad I made the right choice then. Hello, milady. Face is flooded with blood. Give her a token. It is best to judge one by the questions they ask, rather than the answers they give. Let's take the left path this time. A faint growl can be heard briefly in the distance. It fades just as quickly as it came, and you wonder if you even heard it at all. Yes, you heard it. I heard it. We all heard it. I didn't like it. Pile of tattered scrolls sits in a heap. Piled high to the corner of the room. What would you like to do? Let's read one. You select a scroll from the pile and begin to read it aloud. You're interrupted by the sound of a monstrous guttural bellow coming from the very walls that surround you. Perhaps these scrolls aren't meant to be read from. Gotcha! I won't be doing that again. There's a puddle of ooze slowly nearing the object, but has not yet made contact. Grab it before it gets taken up. Yeah. I'm sorry, Butterfly. Aw. Butterfly was already done for. Sorry, Butterfly. It's important to love and appreciate those who saw you when you were all but invisible to everyone else who gazed upon your being. Do you enjoy the soft sound of their supple wings snapping as you plucked it from its body? Oh god, don't ask me that! No, I don't! I'm not sure why I'm collecting these wings anyway. 3 bloody bears sitting in a row. Who do they belong to? Where are they to go? Red's missing an eye, which makes it hard to see. Blue's missing a mouth, which makes it hard to breathe. Black's missing a heart, which makes it hard to care. As 3 bloody arrows reveal the bloody bears. Okay! What would you like to do? Touch the black bear? You reach out and touch the bloody black bear. You feel something hard protruding from its abdomen. Reach your hand to the bear's stomach. A wisdom token falls into the palm of your hand. Okay. Whoa! Somehow I keep getting wisdom. That was disturbing. Oh, question answers. We haven't done that yet. Do you consider yourself to have a great deal of empathy? Yes, sometimes too much, in fact. You're a romantic soul. Absolutely, I am. You ever make reckless decisions? No, I do not. I'm very careful with what I do in my life. Consider yourself to be nosy? I don't really like drama, but I do like reading things I probably like. Yeah, no. No, if it was real life, no. I wouldn't do things that I do in this game, obviously. Do you ever sing when no one is listening? Occasionally. Do you ever feel like you can't be yourself in front of others? Once upon a time that was true, but now I'm like, fuck that. You either like me or you don't. I don't really care either way. You trust everyone in your social circle entirely. No, I don't. And there are good reasons for that. Would you say that you had a happy childhood? For the most part. Once I got into my teenage years, things started getting really crappy. And not just because I hit puberty. Things with the family were crappy then, too. Could you be happy in life even if no one knew who you were? Sure. Would you be happy being a performer for a living? Probably not. These videos are kind of a performance, but they're more just myself enjoying what I do in my free time, which is right now all the time, so these are for me more than anybody else. If someone else enjoys them or gets some use out of them, that makes me happy, but they're just for me, really. You typically avoid big parties. Yes, I do. Do certain words make you uncomfortable? There are some, yes. Do you enjoy solving? Oh, yes, I love riddles. Do you ever look for the deeper meaning in things? Yeah, I do. Do you suffer? No, I don't. I don't hear things that aren't there. Nor do I see things that aren't there. Alright. The teddy bear thing was really weird. Oh, let's go through the red door again this time. Oof, I don't like that. Hear sounds of flesh being ripped from the bone, pulled apart and devoured somewhere in the room. It seems to be coming from a darkened corner of the chamber, just out of firelight. I don't like that. A deep guttural bellow can be heard amidst the tearing and snapping of bone. You stand perfectly still as to not draw attention to yourself as you listen attentively. The chewing abruptly ceases and something seems to be shining in the distance. It catches your eye briefly before fading. Oh god. I'm actually gonna go ahead and end this first episode here, because it's been a good while and I don't want to make these too long. So I hope you're enjoying the testing chamber so far. I certainly am. There are some strange things afoot that I want to solve the mystery about, and I want to know what this whole deal is with the king and his plucking petals. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you later.